Hello, I'm IBXToyCat and welcome back to another top 5 video. Today I'm going to be showing you the top 5 rarest NPC villager trades in Minecraft for Xbox and Minecraft PlayStation. The reason I'm making this video is because a lot of people don't truly appreciate, the range of villager trades that are available. A lot of people think, oh yeah, they'll buy my wheat of me and then I can buy some steaks of them. Not really worth my time. But if you are willing to go through the villager trades, if you buy enough stuff of them and unlock more and more trades, you can actually get some really cool stuff, some of which is actually exclusive to villagers in survival. So yeah, exclusive items, very rare items, some of which I can guarantee you've probably never seen from a villager before. That's what I'm going to be showing in this video. So please do like it if you do like it. It would help out the channel a bunch, and it lets me know that you liked it. And shall we get straight into it with the 5th rarest trade, which actually comes in from a librarian. And this is one that you might figure is going to be higher up on the list, but on the on the PC version, these are rare, but on the console version, because they've been implemented before their time, basically they are easier to find. So yeah, here's villager number 5 offering us name tags. So these do cost a lot of emeralds, 21 emeralds, but once you've used all of the supplies of dungeons and jungle temples, desert temples, etc. in your world, the only way to get name tags is to buy them. So if you're willing to just go for enough librarians, because usually you don't get this trade so early, you can actually, find yourself some name tags, and that helps you out a lot, because if you name an animal, or you name a villager, or you name anything like that, they will never despawn. So it's a good way to stop stuff from despawning. If you find a zombie of enchanted diamond, but you can't fight it right now, name tag it, and then it won't despawn. So yeah, that's number 5, the name tag. Really cool, unique way to get that in survival. The next one is actually a survival exclusive item, i.e. one you can't get anywhere else in survival, and it comes from a priest. So I don't ask why the librarian's in the priest office and the priest is in the butcher's in the blacksmith place. I don't entirely know, but what I do know is that the priest will actually sell you bottles of enchanting in exchange for just 1 emerald. So 4 bottles of enchantment for 1 level, which is it's a pretty cool deal in my opinion, and what you can actually use it for is to get XP in survival really easily. Like, you see that I just traded a few emeralds and I got 3 levels that instantly. Really cool way if you find one of these to actually enchant quite easily. Of course you have to keep restocking the trade, but I still think it's a pretty cool way to level yourself up in exchange for emeralds, because emeralds can be bought using just stuff like wheat and using stuff like sugarcane. So I think it's pretty cool to have something like this to exchange them for. Again, bottle of enchanting, this is the only way to get it in survival, and there is a genuine way to get it in survival. So if you see someone with one of those in survival, it might be fake, but it might also be that they trade a lot. So moving on to number 3, which is actually a butcher who's going to be in the librarian's house. Again, I'm not entirely sure what my logic was with all of this, but yeah, the butcher will actually sell you a saddle around 2.5% of the time. So this is a reasonably rare trade. You're going to need a lot of butchers to actually find this one. About half the rarity of, or I guess double the rarity of the bottle of enchanting. The saddle is an option you can get just here, and the reason you'd want one of these is of course to saddle up a horse. So these are cheaper than name tags, so if you get both these and name tags, you can buy more of these than name tags, and this will stop a horse from despawning too, and it also allows you to ride one around. If you have an older world that doesn't have saddles in it, and you really want to ride a horse, or vice versa with the name tags or something, this is a really cool way to actually pick yourself up a saddle, which I think is quite nice. So yeah, that's one way to get the saddle from the very fast moving butcher villager. But moving on to number 2, we actually have a blacksmith. So blacksmiths actually have the largest number of trades available in Minecraft for console, having like I think over 20 possible trades. Some are buys, some are sells, but they actually have some survival exclusive items in the form of chain armor. So if you don't already know, blacksmiths can actually have a tiny percent chance of selling you chain armor. It's around 1.25% for each piece, so it will take you a long time to get the full set of chain armor, and it will take hundreds of trades and lots of emeralds, because even if you do get this, it's 11 emeralds to buy, so that's pretty steep if you ask me. But once you do get it, you can have chain armor in survival, and just look at this. There's something about this that makes someone go, wait a minute, I'm not sure this is legit, but it is legit, and that's really cool. So I definitely want to get a village in my world, so I can, in my Let's Play world that is, so I can get this chain armor, because it's actually kind of stylish if you look at it. Like, look, it's kind of like a designer dress of some form that just doesn't really cover anything. But yeah, that's the chain chest plate, goes quite nicely with my boots. But let's move on to the 5th rarest, I guess the first rarest trade you can actually get in Minecraft console. And this is an interesting one because it actually is a variety of trades, because basically if you trade for librarians, they have a really low % chance of actually giving you a enchanted book to sell. So also, if you trade with enough villagers, you'll find a lot of these enchanted books. And if you get enough, librarians around, what you can actually do is you can get them to sell you stuff. So here you can see that this one's selling me knockback, this one's selling me aqua affinity, and I even have some really cool ones out here, because if you look just over here, I've actually got a villager offering me Smite 5 for 24 emeralds. So you can actually use this if you get enough librarians and you have a villager farm. You can use this to get enchantments a lot easier. Like, if you want to get Smite 5, that's going to take you like 20, 30, 40 rounds of enchantment, whereas instead of doing that, you could just farm yourself some wheat, sell it to a farmer, and then instantly just go buy yourself the Smite 5 book. The same is true if you wanted to get yourself, for instance, Knockback 1. You could just go to a villager, get it for 7 emeralds, rather than having to go through all the effort, and that's what they're here for. It's a really cool little thing. However, just as a fun little glitch that comes along with this, so this is very, very rare, but because they can give you level 5 stuff, and even level 3 and 4 stuff can actually be quite expensive. Basically, they randomize the costs. So, if you get level 5 enchantment, it can be anywhere from like 14 to like 71 emeralds. And the funny thing about that is, this is as high as I could get. It can sometimes cost insane amounts of emeralds to get the book. So, 40 emeralds just to get this Unbreaking free book. I think in some cases, this would be worth it. If you have emeralds to spare, if you've mined a bunch, you've traded a bunch, you just have all the emeralds in the world, this might be worth it. 40 emeralds is a lot. It might be worth it to you. But you can actually get some that cost 70 something emeralds, which means you can actually get emerald trades which cost more than the max number of emeralds in a stack. So yeah, that's a funny little glitch you can get from that. It's very, very rare, and that's why it's the rarest item in the game. So technically speaking, the rarest trade would be for a Thorns free book. If you manage to find a Thorns free trade in survival, I'll be very impressed with you, because that's about a 1% of every enchanted book trade, which is again 1% of villagers. So it's about 1 in 10,000 chance to get a Thorns free one. But again, that's why it's the rarest trade. It went up from the name tag being like 1 in 10 to all the way to the enchanted Thorns free book being about 1 in 10,000. So I hope you enjoyed this little top 5 rarest villager trades. If you did, please do like it and let me know. It helps me out a bunch. Also share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I do Minecraft console videos every single day on my channel. So as well as that sort of thing, because that's all cool and dandy, if you have any ideas for top 5s, please leave them in the comments. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, because I'll see you all in the next video.